What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in and watching. I love every single one of you guys. God bless you all. You're all amazing beings, and I'm grateful that you're watching and listening to my rants and rambles. So, what I want to talk about today is why I essentially dumped my university education down the drain. I just kissed it goodbye. And I want to tell you guys a story why I did it. I'm not telling you go and do it. Do your own thing, man. Make your own decisions. Who the fuck am I to tell you what to do? Never ever do I want to tell you what to do. I just share experiences and stories. So, I'll tell you guys why I did it, why I'll never go back to it. I made the decision. I'm sticking by it. I'm doing what I love. Let's get started. When I got into university, when I turned 17, 18, right? 17 is you start applying. I applied to be a chemical engineer, or an engineer essentially. Then I decided to be chemical. The reason why I did that is because, frankly, I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I had no guidance. The family that I grew up in was very heavy on academics. So there was the idea, my parents never forced me to do it, but there was the idea that either you're going to do medicine, become a doctor, become an engineer, or that's really it. I mean, there's no other way. Okay, there's no other way. So, there was this unspoken agreement. Now, had I stood up and said, hey, mom and pop, I'm gonna do philosophy. Yeah, good fucking luck. That would have been an upward battle. They probably would have eventually let me do it, but that would have been an upward battle that I wasn't ready to fight simply because I didn't have enough passion about anything at the time. I didn't know anything really. I was fucking 17, man. You know, I didn't have YouTube, technology, all of that. No guidance. Some of you guys now 17, 18, I see you, I talk to you even in real life. You know, some of you guys, not all of you, some of you guys are still fucking lost, you know, which is typical of a 17-year-old in modern society. But for others, you have the privilege, and I'm so glad that you have people on YouTube that you watch and inspire you and give you new ideas and new thoughts. When it was 2008 when I was applying, right, for university. 2008, YouTube has only been around for maybe 2 years, 3 years. It wasn't big. YouTube wasn't big at the time. It was just coming up, right? We didn't have all these mentors and you know, teachers and all of that we all have access to on YouTube now, right? That give us new ways of thinking and guidance. I didn't have that. So I didn't know. So I wasn't ready to fight the upward battle of fighting off my parents, telling them I want to do something else simply because I didn't know what that something else was. Anyway, I went into engineering. It was a complete fucking mess. It was a complete disaster. I failed 2 or 3 courses first year. I passed, the probation was 60%, right? I got 60% on the dot. Otherwise, they would have kicked me out. 60% on that. I'm not fucking around with you guys. 60% on the dot. Anyway, it was very difficult 6 years. I failed so many courses after. Not for me. Not for me. Okay, it just fate, destiny had it that's what I got into. And right around the 4th year, I was starting to find out about Tim Ferriss and 4-hour work week, and you know, I started to watch Elliot Hulse. He was just starting to blow up on YouTube. I started to have new ideas, right? And you know, I started to use this internet, this YouTube. I started to have mentors, guidance, read books. And I was like, well, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. So at the 4th year, I decided, I gotta finish this. I got a year of internship and another year to graduate. I gotta finish this shit. I gotta finish it. You know, I just gotta finish it. For my parents, for them to be happy, I just gotta finish it. I started it, I gotta finish it. I'm not gonna drop it. I don't have a solid plan anyway right now. I just know I'm gonna do something else. I made that decision and I said to myself, when I worked that internship year, so the 5th year was the internship, 6th year was the graduation. When I worked that internship year, I was so frustrated with the system, with the matrix, with the 9-to-5 life, with the sitting down, with the work itself, with the bullshit corporate culture. The deception and the lying and the politics, man. Disgusting. Disgusting. So I was pretty pissed off that year. But I looked myself in the mirror and I said, I don't give a fuck what happens in your future. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea. You ain't gonna fucking work in that field when you graduate. You're gonna get that degree and you're gonna get the whatever, the certificate, and you're gonna give it to your mom and you're gonna tell her, hey mom, this is for you. not for me. And that's exactly what I did, right? I didn't even go to my graduation party. I didn't even, because I didn't give a fuck. I did not give a fuck. I did not give a fuck to go and spend the day. That's how much I don't care. I would rather go make, when I figured out I wanted to do YouTube, right? I would rather make videos on that day than go to graduation. And that's what I did. Okay, that's what I did. I didn't go to the graduation party. I didn't even pick up the degree. Right? They give it to you in like whatever, right? I only got it because I was going to see my mom back in Qatar in November or December. I was going to see my family. My mom said, "Can you bring it with you?" I said, "All right, I guess I got to go pick it up." So I went, picked it up and gave it to my mom. I don't know, she probably still has it. And that's that. That's where it went. I didn't, and here's the thing, guys. Not to sound like a goody two-shoe, because I don't give a fuck. But I could be making a lot of fucking money. That 1 year of internship, I made massive money, which sustained me to start YouTube, which was good. Sustained me to start YouTube without having to work or anything like that. Because I had enough money to pay off my expenses and everything. I could be making a lot of money right now, but I would be a miserable fucker. I'd be so miserable. I could be making like 100K a year. Easy, 100K a year right now. But who gives a fuck? You're taking away my life force, you're taking away my time. I don't give a fuck about the money. Even when I was getting paid a lot of money that 1 year, I was miserable. I was fucking angry. I was frustrated, man. You know, I just didn't want to work there. You know, I was like, this is not my passion. It's not what I'm here to do, man. I am worth way more than this. And for you too, every human being. You know, there's only 7 billion of us. Your life force is worth a lot more than giving it away to somebody and yeah, just selling it out, right? For fucking money. It's worth a lot more. You have a lot of value. You have a unique value to provide the world. Anyway, I realized this, you know, this is not for me. I'm not providing the value that I'm meant to provide people. And I felt like I was selling my soul. So, yeah, I graduated in 2015. That's when I decided I'm going to do YouTube. And I made the decision way before. You know, when you make a decision, man, you think it, you take your time, you be indecisive. But once you make the decision, and you know it's coming from a deep place within you, from your soul, that's what it is, right? Your consciousness. And that decision that I made, sorry, speaking too fast here. The decision that I made was, and I made it during the internship, and I still had a year to come after. Internship, I did it between 2013 2014, my last year between 2014 2015. In that 2013 2014, I made the decision. I looked myself in the mirror. I said, you're not working in this field. You're not gonna fucking come back here. You're not gonna compromise. There's no half measures here. You're not gonna tell yourself, oh, I'll come back, work a few years, make some money, and then I'm like, my time is the only thing that's valuable. I'm young. I got my health. I got my looks. I got everything right now. I got the energy of the world. I feel energetic, right? Am I gonna sell my best years just to make money? Just to be living in the future? Or am I gonna start building my dream right now? Am I gonna invest time in myself and energy in myself and build my dream and provide the world with the value that I'm meant to provide the world with? You see? Not taking a jab here against people who work in these jobs. Some of them, that's the value they're meant to provide. Most of them, no, because most of them are miserable. You can assess someone based on the level of enthusiasm they have for their life, right? Most people who work in these, the people that I worked with, and most people who work in corporations and just regular fucking 9-to-5 jobs are not enthusiastic people. 90% of them are not enthusiastic. Then you get that odd 1 in 10, maybe less. I'm being generous here. That 1 in 10, yes, you're meant to be working here because clearly you're happy, you're enthusiastic, you are providing the value you are meant to provide in this world. And that, you know that based on the enthusiasm and the passion of the person. And I look at myself and I said, you gotta be passionate, you gotta be enthusiastic. It's gotta show, you know? And I use that as my compass. I use passion, I use enthusiasm, I used feeling, how do I feel, as my compass. As I started to do YouTube, and I started to have success with it, and I was making a full-time living off of it for some time. And I have over 100,000 subscribers. We hit 100,000 subscribers, right? And as I started to do more videos, and I'm like, man, I feel good, you know? It feels amazing. It feels, this is what I'm meant to do. This is what I'm here to do. This is my value to the world. I'm gonna keep doing it, you know? And I'm not gonna look back. Right now, the way things change, things are always moving. Right now, because of the demonetization of the videos and just the mess that YouTube is in, I'm making less money. I have a part-time job, just temporarily. I'm probably gonna fucking get the fuck out of there in 3 months, right? I'm writing a book right now. I'm building a new business infrastructure around this channel, but also, you guys will know about it if I haven't already posted by the time this video is up, about Steemit and DTube. It's a new platform for content creators. I think some of you guys will love it because some of you guys I know want to create content. Pays handsome amount of money. Hatch Twins are already there. There's a bunch of big YouTubers. What's his name? Free Speed. Anyway, different videos. Steemit and DTube. I'm going to be on there, right? I'm going to fucking post so much there. I'm still going to be posting here. Bottom line is I'm rearranging my shit here because I was making a full-time living off of YouTube for some time, right? Gonna restructure my shit and I'm gonna be making a lot more money, believe me. So, but I made a commitment to myself. This is the most important thing that I want you to take out of this video. I made a commitment to myself. I made a commitment for passion and I made a commitment for enthusiasm. And so as long as these two, I feel them and they're here and you can see, I can feel it. When you can feel it, other people will feel it too. As long as I can feel it, I'm gonna keep going with it. I'm gonna keep going with it. And I made a commitment to myself and I stick to it. I make a pact to myself. This pact goes back to 2014. I will only pursue the things that I love, the things that matter to me, that mean the world to me, that I feel like I'm providing the most value for. And another thing I want to tell you guys, if you're deciding to drop the ball, maybe even quit college if you're still going, my brother is always considering this. I always tell him, no comment. I don't want to fucking influence you. So I don't want to influence anybody here. But I want to tell you this. If you're going to drop the ball, if you're going to decide fuck college, fuck university, or you graduated and you said fuck that. Like me, I'm as good as not having gotten a degree. Meaning it's been 2 years since I graduated. Probably another year, nobody will even take me. Because, you know, I've been so long without working in that field. With no experience, no one's going to value you, right? For me, I'm as good as someone who never went to university. In the sense that my degree is useless in my mind, to me. When people tell me, oh, you can always go back as a chemical engineer, I look at them and I start laughing. Because they don't know what my mind is. They don't know how I rewired my mind as to never go back to that route. Okay? So, if you're thinking of dropping the ball on something that you've done or doing right now, it is not as bad as you think out there. There are so many fears. Oh my God, how am I gonna pay my bills? Oh my God, what are my parents gonna think? Oh my God, what are my friends gonna say? Oh my God, I feel like a lazy slob. Society's making me feel like a lazy slob. It is not as bad as you think. You go get a part-time job, get a small room or somewhere cheap, or go live in a dorm or something. Get a part-time job. If you minimize your expenses, guys, right? All you need is a part-time job. That will cover all your bills. And you have 4 or 5 days in the week. You can work on your dream and your passion and start making money off of it until you're making enough money. Then you don't even need the part-time job anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Not as bad as you think out there. You minimize your expenses. You get a part-time job anywhere. Fucking minimum wage shit. Get the money you need to pay your bills. Have the time and the energy to work on your dreams and put your energy and time investment in yourself, in your dream. The other thing is, yes, your parents might contest you, your friends might contest you, in which point you gotta step your foot on the pedal, on the gas, you gotta say, this is my decision, right? And that maybe will compromise your relationship with your parents. Certainly my relationship with my parents is highly compromised, but this is your life. Your parents are not gonna live it for you. Your mom's not gonna live it for you. Your friends are not gonna live it for you. This is your life. What you're gonna do in your 20s, in your 30s, forget your 30s. What you're gonna do in your 20s, that's what's gonna fucking creak, you know? By the time you're 30, 31, you take care of your health, you're still a young buck. You're 31, 32, 33, right? and you're doing what you love, you're living your dream life, and you're like, holy shit, I still feel like I'm in my 20s. Like I still feel like a 20-year-old. And now you're serving people with passion, with love. You got money, you can travel, you can do whatever you want. This is the time. Guys, put all that old paradigm shit, throw it out of the window. The education system, it's so outdated. It's from the Stone Age. Not really. It's more like from the industrial revolution era. Outdated, okay? The school system is outdated. What they're teaching kids in school right now, by the time these kids graduate, it's gonna already be outdated. Right? It's a different world. There's so many opportunities there. So much thing we can do. God bless you all, guys. I wish you all the best. From the bottom of my heart, I want you all guys to do your dreams and be happy and spread love and spread positivity. Together, we create heaven on earth. That is my mission. That is what I'm here to do. And I will fucking keep talking and keep preaching and keep bullshitting until the cows come home. God bless you all, guys. I love every single one of you. But don't forget to subscribe, or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.